Hello, a day with Caleb. We are in the garage today. Hopefully the last video y'all saw, or maybe it's been some time, but the remodel of my room, that is still ongoing. Actually, we pretty much just got done today. There's some odd and end stuff that need to be ironed out, and there will be an updated full library tour, so stay tuned. But I did say that going through the movies Purging, that we would make a video on that. So this is that video. We'll first start off with this stack. This is not stuff that I'm trading in. This is all my printed cases. Now, some of you know that in previous videos, we've talked about printed cases and me trying to purge my printed cases from existence. Blockbuster, Redbox, we got a bunch of loose discs, and this is me kind of cutting off the disease. Not necessarily that it was a disease. We got most of these for pretty cheap at Blockbuster. I think it was like 4 for $1 or something like that. Redbox, you know, $2 or $3 for a new release. There's the Redbox code. So it wasn't too bad, but we are done with printing cases. When putting my collection back, I pulled every printed case in my collection. So now we have nothing but normal cases in the collection, and now I have to go through and decide. Flushed Away, obviously want that. Gotta decide if I want still on DVD or upgrade to Blu-ray. This obviously going to get probably on DVD. This I won't need because I have multiple copies of First Class on Blu-ray and DVD. So that will just save the case and move on. The Turtles, the two Turtles films, I need to see if there's like a 2-pack or something. So we'll see about that. U571, need. Angel Has Fallen, need that. Gemini Man, I don't know. I'll have to watch it again. But I need to go through all of these and determine if I still want them in the collection. If I do, I need to purchase a new copy or a case or something. And then the ones that I don't think I can upgrade or get, like Chalk, is about a school teacher. It's like a documentary style movie. That would be hard to find. I might put that in my DVD cases. I have some loose discs in cases. Some might go in cases, some will upgrade, and some, I don't know, we'll cross that bridge. Some we might just pass on altogether. But we'll see. Now that it's out of the collection, I can go through it thoroughly and decide. 2 for the money, obviously, we'll have to get that back VHS, good movie, want that. Back in the collection, Mama, probably Haunting. I wish there was this, and some might think this is a joke. I'm being very serious. I wish there was Steven Seagal movie collections. I know there's some, but he stars in like 5 movies a year, so it's hard to keep up with that. So we've talked about the printing cases. Now let's talk about these are the movies that we are getting rid of. Yes, purging from the collection. And a lot of these I held on to watch, and I never got around to watching them, or I watched them and wasn't that impressed, but kept it anyway as, I don't know, as a number. But when you have 14 to 15,000 movies, you gotta trim the fat every now and again. This just happened to be lots of fat this time. McKay's will definitely love me when we go back there. I think this year we are doing 2 trips. The Knoxville location will go there twice, I'm pretty sure. We're going on a little family trip with our parents to Knoxville. So obviously while we're there, go be stopping at McKay's. And I was worried that I wasn't going to have a lot to trade in, but this is quite a hefty stack. Grey's Anatomy is a series I did enjoy over the years. Actually got at that point it was a complete series for a great deal on eBay. This lady was selling, I think, the first 14 seasons, 12 to 14 seasons. So I kept them because I did like the show. ER is our house, is kind of the medical side. Someone comes in hurt, and you solve that case or solve that ailment or whatever. With Grey's Anatomy, there was a lot of that, but it was mostly focused on the protagonist, Grey, in the hospital, which is good, but once, like Jeffrey D. Morgan was in it, and then Grey's sister, they get into a thing, and they get into a plane crash, and he comes back as a ghost, and all these like weird things start to happen. It got less and less about like the hospital side and more about her life, which is fine, but I don't think it's a show that I'm going to revisit like ER or House or, those kind of shows. Then we just have some, let's face it, some garbage here that I've just kept over the years. Obviously, Disney Treasures is not garbage, but unlike Dave and Josh, I don't think I'll get a full run of Disney Treasures. So I kept Disneyland and Tomorrowland. I'm going to trade these 2 in. And like Fanatic was okay. It was actually pretty horrible, but then Ellie Stone was a show I watched but never really got into. Then I have so many documentaries on Civil War and World War II and Ballers was okay the first season, and then I had the first 2 seasons. Then my buddy Daniel had seasons 3 and 4, but it's not something that I'm gonna revisit. And a lot of this I've just held on to just because. So, but I will have a lot of trade credit, that is for sure. And like Duck Dynasty, I did really, really enjoy this series when it came out. Watched every season, every episode, even the specials of the kids getting married and stuff. And they're actually coming back, I think, as a revival series. But it's not a show that I'll go back to. So, a lot of my thought process lately has been, will I ever go back and watch Grand Isle? I don't think so. And the cover on this is cool, and I'm a sucker for any kind of Western, so it was hard to let go of Westerns, but will I revisit Hollow Point? I don't think I will. So, good little stack here. And actually, I think this stuff is from the first Purge video we did. I'm pretty sure this is that stack from the first Purge we did. I was stocking up to do McKay's, and this stack would have given me some pretty good trade in, and I have like toys to trade in, some figures, dinos, some books, just all kind of stuff to trade in. But now it's a good thing we're going twice, because I don't want to overwhelm McKay's with this big stack here. So we'll kind of spread the trades out as evenly as we can. In the second trip, we'll do Chattanooga and Knoxville. But so glad to finally have all the printed cases out. That has been a hot button topic for me over the past year or two. Really wanting to get away from printed cases. It served its time. It served its purpose. Enjoying movies at a severely discounted rate. And I got to enjoy some things I'd never seen, like Free Solo. That's a good one I'll have to get back into the collection. But it's good to have out, because whenever I upgraded the printed cases, then I would have to hunt down in the collection, pull movies out, try and find the specific printed case title. Now I know exactly what's printed case, what I need to upgrade, so that is great. It's good to have all these out. They say with hoarding, not that, well, I am a hoarder, but they say that any progress you get is good progress, and it feels good to let some stuff go. I'm hoping that this trade credit will go toward complete series runs that I'm trying to get. Right now, I'm trying to get OC, the complete series, because that has been known to have disk route failure, so I want to get ahead of the curve. Josh did an update video on that, and I have a 1 year anniversary. If it didn't drop before this video, it will be shortly after, where I talk about 1 year later. It's been a little more than a year, but OC, Rizzolian Isles, Hercules, I have the big bulky season box sets. I want to condense that. Super Friends, all those volumes and stuff, I want to condense that down to a slim case. And some of those are known to have disc route failure from Warner Brothers. There's a whole list of complete series, some Criterion I want. So hopefully this stack here will go towards some of that goal. And I hope y'all enjoyed seeing what all I purged. Comment down below, is there a time where you've purged closets, going through stuff, movies? Comment down below. I really would enjoy hearing y'all's feedback, and comment your predictions on trade credit, because I will we'll try and do trade credit for all three, and then at the end do like a total for all three. Knoxville, the 2 times we go, and then of course Chattanooga, the 1 time we go. Comment your guesses down below, and I'm sure it'll be a pretty good price. Like, subscribe, share with a movie lover. Until next time, purge your collection once in a while, but keep collecting.